Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to run through each and every health and fitness supplement that I take. So, in terms of my secret steroid stack. Nah, I'm just messing. I don't take any steroids. Yet.
This is 100% natty over here. If we wasn't natural, man, I would be fucking huge! Not be strong as fuck!
But in all seriousness, guys, I try to keep all these substances I put through my system as clean and as natural as possible. Let's get into it. I do take a protein supplement. I actually did some research to find a protein supplement that had the lowest amount of sugar. Ironically, I actually don't like to drink protein shakes, especially when it's overloaded with a lot of milk. So I would typically mix my scoop of protein into my oatmeal. And my oatmeal will include ingredients such as bananas, strawberries, sunflower seeds, which are high in protein, pumpkin seeds, which are also high in protein. I would recommend that you do find a reputable protein brand which is low in sugar. There are loads of protein brands and mass gainers that have high sugar content. They have a lot of unnecessary ingredients that will probably do more harm to your body than good. So I'm 185 pounds at the moment, so I would need about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I would need approximately 185 grams of protein to progressively increase my muscle mass ratio, or at the very least maintain my physique. So protein powder definitely is just supplementary. My main sources of protein are from meats, seafood, eggs, egg whites, lentils, even sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds and other protein dense foods. So when I was in high school, I went on an absolutely grimy bulk where I was basically eating any and everything that had calories. I was even taking multiple high sugar mass gainer shakes throughout the entire day. I was able to get over 190 pounds, but I basically just got fat. Thankfully, because I was able to reform my approach, right now I'm actually on the brink of 190 pounds and I'm actually leaner and stronger than I was before. I was able to clean up my diet, I was able to cut out the simple sugars, and to be honest, I would just avoid mass gainer shakes that are high in sugar. I was able to find a low sugar protein supplement just to make sure I'm hitting my protein targets each day. And I will get most of my protein from whole foods. As I said, you should only be using protein powder to fill in the gaps and make sure you're hitting your protein targets that day. Micronized creatine monohydrate. This is arguably the most effective fitness supplement that there is. I take approximately 5 grams of creatine every day after my workouts with my post-workout meal. Guess I'm a little bit extreme, but I do use a scale to weigh out 5 grams every time I take it. Micronized creatine is, of course, creatine monohydrate, except it has been micronized, meaning that the molecules of creatine have been divided or cut up. And this increases their surface area by 20 times and actually increases absorption. And because it's micronized, it also reduces stomach discomfort. So there are other forms of creatine, but I take monohydrate mainly because it's the most studied form of creatine. Creatine is used to produce new ATP during exercise. ATP is the most basic form of energy in your body's cells. So in simple words, when the body has more ATP, it's able to perform better during exercise. So your body actually does create creatine naturally. And you can get creatine from meats, but it's not enough to actually fully realize the benefits of it. For the majority of people, supplementing with creatine can increase strength, training intensity, muscle mass, and it can aid recovery between sessions. So when you think about it, if you're able to lift more weights while increasing sets and reps, you're most likely going to be able to get bigger and stronger. Aside from physical performance, creatine actually does have some neurological benefits, which may help improve brain health and actually prevent some neurological diseases. In terms of dosage, 4 to 5 grams of creatine would be optimal for most people trying to yield the benefits in the gym. So if you want to start creatine, you can do a loading phase. This is the fastest way to get creatine fully saturated in your muscles. And loading means taking up to 20 grams of creatine every day for a week. If you want to avoid stomach irritability, you can split up the 20 grams into 5 grams throughout the day. If you do not want to load creatine, alternatively, you can take the standard dose of 5 grams every day, and after about 3 or 4 weeks, the creatine will be fully saturated in your muscles. So doing a loading phase definitely is not mandatory. I feel like some people might not like this one. I take literally a shot of apple cider vinegar every morning before or after my breakfast. The mother of the apple cider vinegar is what contains the proteins, the enzymes, the probiotic bacteria. It may aid weight loss in some people by giving you the feeling of fullness, allowing you to eat fewer calories. But I would say this is not a magical method of weight loss. So weight loss will always be most effective when you manage your calories and you exercise. So apple cider vinegar does have antibacterial properties. So it essentially destroys harmful bacteria and prevents them from multiplying. It also has antifungal properties, and it also helps in regulating blood sugar. It may be supportive for your immune system and help you ward off diseases and infections. It also may boost nutrient levels as it contains magnesium, it contains iron, it contains amino acids, antioxidants, and it's literally only 3 calories per tablespoon. I take omega-3 fish oils. Omega-3 fish oils definitely help to contribute to the healthy functioning of my heart. I supplement with fish oil mainly to optimize my cardiovascular system. Fish oils can definitely work as an anti-inflammatory. It can help lower blood pressure, and it can also help slow the development of plaque in your arteries. Especially if you're deciding to go on a relatively heavy bulk, I think supplementing with fish oil definitely can help you keep your health in check essentially. Supplementing with fish oil can definitely help reduce the likelihood of things like heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiac related issues. Fish oil is likely safe for most people when taken at a dose of 3 grams or less. Every day I take about 2 to 3 of these soft gel capsules. I do recommend that you do not exceed the required dose. If you do have a sensitive stomach, I do recommend that you do take it with meals. So even though fish oil supports heart function, nothing beats cardiovascular exercise for heart health. So at this point, I find having vitamin C in my diet is absolutely essential. It comes in many forms, whether it's chewable, it comes in a dissolvable tablet, whether it comes in pill form. I find it is essential to have it in your diet. This one that I take here has zinc in it as well. I take one 1000 milligram dose of a dissolvable vitamin C tablet in water literally every day. So vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant which molecules strengthen your body's immune system. It may also reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease. It may also help manage high blood pressure. But though it helps, if you do have high blood pressure, you should not solely rely on vitamin C. And supplementing with vitamin C can definitely help prevent iron deficiency. And as you may know, iron is responsible for transporting oxygen throughout your body. It can also increase iron absorption from your diet. So in terms of myself, I've been literally supplementing with vitamin C for about 2 or 3 years every single day. And in that 2 to 3 year period, I literally haven't gotten the cold or flu since. This is something I've definitely recognized, and if it helped me, I would want it to help you out. Melatonin is a bit more debatable. This is something I definitely do not take every day, and I definitely would suggest that you do not get dependent on melatonin or any other sleep aid substance to fall asleep. I would only supplement with melatonin if my sleep schedule is in an absolute mess, and I have trouble falling asleep and I need something to help me reset my sleep schedule. I would take an appropriate dose of melatonin probably 30 to 60 minutes before bed. It can help me fall asleep quicker, and it can also improve my overall sleep. And a benefit of melatonin is that it's a natural substance. Melatonin is actually a hormone that is produced in your pineal gland in your brain. Melatonin is actually associated with fewer side effects than other prescription sleep aid medications. But I would still be cautious when supplementing with melatonin. Every couple days or so, I would take honey, lemon and ginger tea. Mainly because I enjoy it, but also because it helps fight illness and inflammation. Lemon, honey and ginger can also help prevent colds, it can ease congestion, and it can also soothe sore throats. The vitamins, minerals and amino acids in ginger tea can also help improve blood circulation. In terms of weight, drinking ginger tea can induce a feeling of fullness and make you eat fewer calories. It can help boost the digestive system, which is the first step in staying in shape and staying healthy. Ginger tea may actually help alleviate things like headaches, menstrual cramps, and even sore muscles. In terms of immune system support, it is believed that the antioxidants in ginger tea can strengthen your immunity and reduce stress and tension. I recently started to take a joint care supplement mainly for its turmeric ingredients. And turmeric helps preserve joint and cartilage health. The turmeric is an anti-inflammatory ingredient and is actually more liver friendly than other anti-inflammatory medications. Recently I've been doing a lot of long distance running. I've been doing a lot of short sprints. Even lifting heavy, whether it's squat or bench. So of course, lifting heavy weight, whether it's on the bench, it can put a lot of pressure on your elbow joints. Squatting heavy can put a lot of pressure on your knees. I definitely think taking turmeric to safeguard my joint and cartilage health is definitely essential for me, for my longevity. Every now and then I'll take a multivitamin almost as an insurance policy if I feel as though I'm not getting sufficient nutrients from my meals that day. The good thing about multivitamins is that they do promote memory and brain function. So there have been links between poor mood and nutrient deficiencies, and you can use a multivitamin to actually compensate for this. So if you're going on a cut and you're reducing your caloric intake, you may not be getting certain nutrients from your meals because of that cut in calories, and taking a multivitamin to compensate for these loss in nutrients may not even be a bad idea. So coffee. Coffee is the only stimulant in my diet. I personally prefer making black coffee with no sweetener, no sugars, even no milk. I know some may not like this, but I try to limit the amount of unnecessary simple sugars and even unnecessary dairy I have in my diet. So literally all I do is take 1 teaspoon of coffee, which is about 3 to 4 grams of coffee grains, in a mug of boiling water, stir it, drink it, and that's literally it. In terms of supplements that I don't take any EAAs, which are essential amino acids. I don't take any BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids. So even though essential amino acids and branched chain amino acids can aid recovery, I personally don't find it's necessary for me. I feel like I'm able to get these amino acids from my foods, as some proteins actually have naturally occurring amino acids in them. And I personally don't take any beta-alanine or pre-workout substances.
Why the fuck does pre-workout make you so fucking itchy, bro? Let me know if that shit's normal, because it be making everything itchy, like, even my fucking asshole, bro.
Don't get me wrong, these substances are effective, but I feel even though without pre-workout, without beta-alanine, without EAAs, without BCAAs and all these other things, I still feel like I'm able to get proper pumps in the gym. I'm able to move decently heavy weight for reps, and I'm still able to recover well between sessions. I personally don't want to feel like I'm getting reliant on a pre-workout supplement to get an effective workout. I try to limit the amount of supplements I have processing throughout my body. I know a lot of people take pre-workout supplements, and I know it can definitely give you a lot of energy on days that you definitely need it. You honestly shouldn't be taking pre-workout before literally each and every workout.
I tell you why. Your heart is gonna explode in your fucking chest. Reaction, man.
The more frequently you take it, the higher your tolerance will get, and the more scoops you will need to actually get that desired effect. And honestly, over time, taking massive amounts of caffeine, such as like 600, 700, 800 milligrams of caffeine, is definitely not good for your heart. And you should obviously take your pre-workout with water. I've seen people dry scooping pre-workout, and there's absolutely no benefit in this.
I hit a dry scoop right here. 300 milligrams caffeine.
And water actually facilitates the pump ingredients in most pre-workout products. And also, you don't have to get these same exact brands. These are just the brands I'm using right now. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, but if any of these brands are willing to sponsor me, I'll probably... Realistically, you don't need loads of bodybuilding supplements to build muscle and build strength. Some supplements definitely will help, but you should remember the nature of the word itself. It's a supplement. You shouldn't be relying on protein powder, you shouldn't be relying on pre-workout, you shouldn't be relying on even creatine to hit each and every one of your goals. Realistically, you can make serious gains with good sleep, a good workout routine, good clean food, clean water, and straight work. The only bodybuilding supplements I take are literally creatine and protein, and there may come a time where I may even phase these out of my lifestyle if I feel like I don't even need these supplements anymore. Guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you'll continue to make physical and intellectual gains, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
But you go out there and take whatever the fuck you want to take.
Feels right.